What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be giving some of my immediate thoughts on the Miami Dolphins win over the Jets, Week 14. I'm glad we got the win. Definitely a sloppy one, getting the win in overtime. I'm going to be honest, this looked like two pretty bad teams playing against each other. That's pretty much how it felt. Both teams were horrendous with penalties. The Jets had 9, we had 8, and that's just penalties that were accepted. Third down efficiency on both teams was really bad. They were 4 for 12, we were 1 for 9. Both teams were 2 for 2 on fourth downs, which is cool. But overall, I don't really feel great about the remainder of the season because the Dolphins pretty much have to win out. And we still got to play them again in New York. We still got Houston as well. I'm not that confident with us against anybody. I think we can contend with people, but we play a lot of undisciplined football a lot of times. Like, there was a lot of miscommunications, especially on defense, where people were just getting wide open. At the end of the game, we kind of figured it out. Jalen Ramsey was getting his ass kicked by Garrett Wilson in man coverage all day, pretty much every time it happened. But, Calais Campbell and Zach Sealer did step up at the end of the game when we needed them to. And then offensively, Tua really stepped up, getting us in the field goal range to get us into overtime, and then that overtime drive as well. He went overall in the game 33 for 47, 332 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he had a pretty good day. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle both had good games, over 100 yards. Running game, non-existent. Which isn't too surprising. I mean, the Jets' defensive line is really good. But I think there are some things we could do to help ourselves out a little bit. Devon Achane had 14 carries today for 23 yards. That's 1.6 yards per carry. But Devon Achane is also pretty small. And a lot of times we were trying to power run with him, which wasn't working. And, considering his size, it's not really surprising. But then you have Jeff Wilson, who's almost 220. That's who, if you're going to do some power running, especially, short yardage situations, I would use Jeff Wilson more. And sure enough, the one carry he did get, he got 4 yards. That's 4 yards per carry. Better average than Achane got. Now, Achane is obviously the better player overall, but on those short yardage situations, I wouldn't mind using our only power back. Especially on the one time he's actually active. Jonnu Smith was pretty much shut down until overtime, and then he just went off and pretty much finished the game for us, so that was pretty dope. Other than that, man, Odell Beckham's been a disappointment. Feels like every time we throw him the ball, something bad happens. Like, just not picking up a first down on a third. He's had some drops this year. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. My enthusiasm for this season is kind of dropped. Like, it's kind of sad that I'm not even that excited about winning this game because, like, yeah, we beat the Jets. The Jets are really bad, and they played like it. We both played like bad teams today. We just were less bad. That's kind of how it felt. We both played very undisciplined football, and I understand both the Jets and especially the Dolphins are very beat up, but even still, like, even if we do find a way to scrap our way into the playoffs, I don't think we're gonna do anything once we get there. So, like, my enthusiasm for the season's pretty low, I'm going to be honest with you at this point. But, we may as well try to make the playoffs at this point. We got 6 wins. We're not going to get a fantastic draft position at this point, so we may as well try to make the playoffs. But, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.